Mixtape review here. Cap One dropped this mixtape off, I think, last week with Open Bar. Sorry I was late with it. Just I wasn't here. I need to start doing reviews wherever the fuck I go. Just take my information with me. You know what I mean? Just type it up in my phone and just go ahead and fuck with it. But basically, it's a mixtape where he rapped over other people's beats. 15 of them, 4 of them I didn't know. I'm not gonna say 4, but 3 of them I didn't know the actual artist of the song. But at the end of the day, production wise, it's nothing. It's a zero because it's none of his beats. But let's go get into it. The first track he did, Chirac. You know, that's Nicki Minaj featuring Lil Herb. He did his thing on that record. His flow, his bars, you know what I mean, and the lyrics on there and the content wise was straight. I think he had to redeem himself after that mixtape he put out with what is that cat name? Bert Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Because definitely I felt he had to redeem himself, and he did his thing on that record. No Games. We all know I didn't like the original, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just say he did an okay job. I just really don't fucking like the beat. I don't care if Wayne got on it, Drake, whoever. I just don't fucking like the beat. Sorry. He even went on number 3 and used I'm Me. That's an old Lil Wayne record. My bad. I said number 2 was Future song. It's really Rick Ross song, my fault. But number 3, I'm Me, is a Lil Wayne record he did a while ago. And Wayne killed that shit. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard for artists to get on a Wayne song and definitely do better than him. I've heard, you know, people use this beat, like Royce the 5'9" and Murderer. But, I mean, he did his thing. I'm not going to say he killed it. The lyrics, the content, and the bars were straight. You know what I mean? He's a good spitter. He signed a 2 Chainz record label. This is 2 Chainz homie or whatever. But he did his thing on this record. Number 4, Breathe Easy, was a Jay-Z track back in the day. I'm going to leave it short and simple. Good bars. He did his thing. Good bars. Drake, number 5, he used 5 a.m. in Toronto, which he named it 5 a.m. Flow. And he flowed on it. He had good lyrics. His bars was on point, and the content-wise, you know, was straight. So he definitely did his thing. Number 6, he used another Drake beat, and I had to figure out what beat it was. It's the song Fear, but he called it F-A-M-E, which fuck all my enemies. And he did his thing on that record too. You know, his flows, his lyrics, his bars, the content-wise was straight. That's kind of a beat where I don't know if many artists can get on there and fuck with it, because if you listen to the original, that record really meant something. And sidebar, that's the Drake that I wish would have stayed rapping like that. With records that was so personal and shit like that, I think over time he done got cocky and arrogant, but I think that's the Drake he need to get back to. But other than that, moving on to number 7, Who Do You Love, that YG beat. I wasn't fucking with that. I hate the beat, but he did his thing on it. Number 8, The Worst, Gene Aiko song, which was crazy. The way he flipped it. He did his thing on that motherfucker, bro. Like, the lyrics and the content, the subject matter, he flipped it. Because I'm like, I had, you know, flipping through the songs. I'm like, this nigga really gonna take this beat? And he did it, and he flipped it. So I definitely fuck with it. And that video is crazy. If y'all haven't seen Gene Aiko video for that song, oh man, bro, like, she did that shit is scary to watch, and not scary, but it's just a trip to watch it. She actually murked the nigga in the video. Like, that's crazy. Move That Dope, Future song. I see a lot of artists starting to, you know, get on this beat, you know, and pump it up, pause, and make it seem like it's really something. It's a dope song, but I still don't really fuck with that record. I don't care if it's the beat or whoever on it, you know what I mean? But he did his thing on it, you know. That was just an easy record, though, you know what I mean? Number 10, Crazy Bars. I don't know whose song that originally was, though. That beat, if y'all know, let me know. But I wasn't fucking with it. I wasn't feeling it. Number 11, Looking Ass Bitches, Nicki Minaj song. He flipped it again and just got at the bitches. So, I mean, you can't never go wrong with that. We all know ratchets. We all know thoughts. We all know hoes, whores, sluts, whatever you want to call them, escorts, private dancers. We all know something. So I think that's a beat I'm getting tired of hearing people rap over. The next one, OG Bobby Johnson, I thought that was Young Thug's record. I'm not sure, but I wasn't fucking with that. That's another song that I'm getting tired of people rapping over. Chirac is another one I'm getting tired of people rapping over. So it's like, you gotta sort of step out the box when you gonna rap over, do a mixtape with rapping over other people's beats. Moving on to 13, Richest Gangster. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought he would have spit. He would have spit on this record, but he did, and that was stepping out the box to me, because that's kind of a hard beat. you know, not to rap on, but for artists that just pick it's new. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even been a year yet. But he did his thing on that. Number 14, Goddamn. To me, I fuck with it because he just rapped around the hook. You know, I don't like beats where people just gravitate towards the song because of the hook, and all you doing is rapping around the fucking, you know, the hook. Because it's just like, if the hook is saying goddamn, 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 you know what I mean? Just think of some shit that's going to go into the hook, and then your next verse like that. So that shit was simple. Number 15, Everywhere We Go. I wasn't fucking with that record. But overall, man, he could have just did a mixtape with original material, but I'm actually glad to see that he put out a mixtape to show his skills that he can rap. Cause Caviar Dreams, I fuck with that mixtape though. He put that shit, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? But the flow that he kept using on every record is like he never switched it up. So this is something different. And I definitely fuck with it, you know what I mean? Open bar, you get the title, you know, pitting bars out there. He can spit, I fuck with it, you know what I mean? I get his mixtape a 7 out of 10. I like 11 out of 15 records, but I definitely want to see him put out, you know, original mixtapes, or at least him and 2 Chainz to drop something. You know what I mean? Seeing how 2 Chainz dropped the mixtape Freebase, which I'm gonna get to that shit, which is hard as fuck. Like, wait for that review. But other than that, man, he did his thing on it. Hope to see more from the cat. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it, and I'll holler at y'all. One.